see a few guests on this call, people that I haven't yet met. My name is Drew McDermott. I'm the Vice President of Field Development for NeoLife Southern Africa. And it's great to be with you here this evening. Now, the purpose of this call is, we call it an opportunity presentation. I like to call it an Explore NeoLife event. We're going to talk a little bit about NeoLife, what we do, but the most important thing and how it works. Okay, so we want to show you the inner workings of it and how to make it work. But the most important thing is we want to see what NeoLife can do for you. See what value NeoLife can add into your life. That is the purpose of this call. So we're going to go into a little bit of detail, exploring NeoLife. And to kick us off, I'm going to ask, I'll phone you this afternoon, and let's just get started with your story. Somebody who I admire and respect so much. She's achieved a fantastic level of success through NeoLife. It didn't start out like that. It's been a journey. And I think I've learned a lot from her journey, and I think you can too. And through this journey, not only has she been able to change her life, but I've watched her along the way just change the lives of so many other people. So, Ant, take it away.
Thank you, Andrew. Good evening, everybody. Yes, about 19 years ago, I was definitely not where I am today. And starting out life as a math teacher, 1 and 1 didn't make 2 if it came to salary. And then I landed in a direct selling company, and I was top in my field, but I was definitely, the top earner then, and I could not make ends meet to such an extent that I had stomach ulcers and severe stress. And that is how I came across NeoLife, because within 2 days, 2 products, Tree&N and Aloe Vera Plus, made a tremendous difference to my energy levels, my stress, the pain disappeared, and I just knew these products worked. So it was easy to look at the company and realize that we've got unique products that really work. They're food-based and they make a difference. At that stage, I started looking around because I got asked, how long are you going to do what you're doing? And I thought, not long, they're going to kill me. So I started looking around at companies and questioning, how much does your top earners earn? And I very soon realized that in NeoLife, there's no ceiling to what you could earn. So the sky is the limit. And my sponsor was surely not going to stand in my way. She is not even around today anymore. Rory took care of me, although he wasn't my sponsor. And that's what you have in your life. You've got a family that cares and will look after you and help you get to where you want to go. So today, I want to ask you a question or two. I want to ask you this. If you stop doing what you're doing now, how much will you earn at the end of next month? If the answer is nothing, then what is your plan B? How long are you going to do this for? And then also, just this question. Look at where you are now. Think of yourself 10 years from now. Where will you be? What will you be doing? And what will you be earning? When we retire, we want more, not less. And if that's not your situation, I suggest that you have a look at this opportunity and what it offers as a sideline business or as a full-time business. If you look at NeoLife, why did I choose NeoLife? Because wellness is a trend. I'm working with a unique product. I can earn while I sleep. I can work internationally. And there's a huge market. Everybody walking this planet is a potential customer. So there's no restrictions. And then it's debt-free. There's no admin. There's no royalties. There's no overheads. There's no headaches. And the freedom that this has brought me, I cannot explain to you tonight. I've lived 20 years of absolute freedom. You choose your hours. You don't fill in a form to go on holiday. You just vanish. And it's just, you write your own check. You live happily ever after, literally. So the sooner you start the journey, the quicker you can make a success of this. And then this question, how much would you like to earn? What do you want to do with the money that you earn? And then, what will you do? Will you be willing to do what it takes to make it happen? Because it can. Success in NeoLife is a decision. The day you decide you want to do this, that is the day your success begins. So start walking the journey. I did, and I'm very glad that I did. Thank you, Andrew. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Ant. That's such a wonderful story. It really has been a journey, and to see you grow and develop through that journey is just amazing. So I'm going to thank you very much, Ant. I'm going to share some slides with you and just run through a few at NeoLife. I don't want to get too caught up in the slides, but rather make it a bit of a conversation. Am I frozen? Antionette, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Okay, my video is frozen, but I'm going to continue. Great. So NeoLife has been in business for 66 years. We started out in 1958. We were the first nutrition company, by the way, that produced nutrition products that were backed by independent science. So we've got a long, long history of success. We're currently operating in over 50 countries around the world, which for me, I saw that as an opportunity because yes, I'm based in South Africa, but it gave me an opportunity to build international, which I think is a real good opportunity for people in Africa right now. And we are on a mission as a NeoLife community. We give everybody the power to live healthier and happier lives. And our real mission as a NeoLife community is to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. And Antionette touched on that. She said, this is the place to be. We're on a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. And we'll chip into those a little bit later. But those are two key trends. And like any business opportunity, if you're going to build a successful business, you have to be solving a challenge. You have to be solving people's problems. And those are probably two of the biggest problems faced by humanity right now. Tonight, I'm not going to go too in depth on the product, and we do that quite often. But one of our key pillars to success is our product line. And I mentioned we were the first nutrition company to produce independent science. This is our scientific advisory board, founded by a man called Dr. Arthur First, who was the original pioneer behind chemotherapy and oral chemotherapy, the cancer drug. And he realized that there's this massive health crisis where people are, we have more science, more technology, more pharmaceutical medication, but people are sicker today than they ever have been. And he said, okay, we have a problem. And he started investigating, why are we having this problem? And, two key reasons: lifestyles and modern day food processing and food choices. And, the Lord blessed us with incredible bodies that are designed to live with health, vitality, and energy. But we have to play our part in that equation, and we have to feed our bodies with the right nutrients and the right foods for that to happen. And because of modern day food processing, because of our modern day lifestyles, we are not doing that. And so he came to the conclusion that supplementing with organic whole food nutrition is critical. And that's where our real nutritional product line started. And he put together a team of scientists that are world leaders in their various fields of study. And they make sure that our product in the nutrition space is unmatched throughout the world. And just in October, we're going to be having a live virtual session with Dr. Susan Beck at our Impact Summit. So they interact with us, and they are very much the pioneers in the nutrition space. Our three nutrition ranges: one is our nutritional products. The second one is our Nutrients organic skincare range, and we are one of the only end-to-end organic skincare ranges in the country. And our third one is our Golden Home Care range. And these three products come together very, very nicely. because most households these days are taking a vitamin supplement, and I'll touch on that in a moment. Most households are using some sort of skin nutrition or skin nutrients, moisturizers, body washes, anti-wrinkles, those sorts of things. And every house I know cleans itself. And so we got product ranges that are needed by every household that you know. And so that's our product line. And you will learn a lot more about the product as you go. We have a lot of product trainings, a lot of product information. But tonight we are really going to focus in on the trend of financial stress. That's what we're going to talk about, the opportunity mostly tonight. And if we have a look at what's going on in South Africa, we have a 33% unemployment rate, approximately right now. It goes up and down, but let's just benchmark it at 33%. Unemployment in the youth under 25 years old is sitting around 60%. So unemployment is extremely high. A study released by First National Bank a few years ago now, this is before interest rates went up as they did. So this is going to be worse today than this study. But it said most middle income consumers spend all their monthly income in 5 days or less after receiving it. So they're getting paid, and within 5 days, all their money is gone. Okay, so that you can see there's a lot of financial stress that is driving the debt cycle, but more than anything, there's a need for people to find a way to make an additional income stream. And just the cost of living in 2014, 10 years ago, the average salary was around 11,000 Rand, and the entry-level BMW was around 340,000. Okay, today, incomes have grown by 32% approximately, and the cost of a car, a BMW, has grown by nearly 150%. Replace a car with groceries, with fuel, with house prices, with whatever you want. But as you can see, incomes have gone like that, but the cost of living has exponentially grown, and it's put a lot of pressure on people. And I have no doubt there are people on this call tonight that are this is probably hitting home. I know it did for me. And we truly believe that entrepreneurship is the solution to this challenge. And the little saying, you can give a man a fish and he eats for a day, or you can teach him how to fish. And that's what entrepreneurship is all about, teaching people how to create an income that nobody can take away from them. An income that is resilient to economic factors, an income that they can grow if they desire to grow it. But here's the thing. Entrepreneurship is difficult. You need a good product. You need a good service. You need some business acumen. You need some mentoring. You're probably going to need some capital to get started. And all those factors take entrepreneurship off the table or make it too risky for majority of South Africans. And that is where NeoLife comes in. This is our true passion, is we want to make entrepreneurship accessible to every single South African or every single person throughout Africa, no matter your age, your race, your background, your past experience. We will give you access to our product range. We will give you access to our compensation plan, which I'm going to show you how it works right now. And you can become an entrepreneur for less than the price of a couple of bags of groceries. And as Antionette said, there's no limit as to how much money you can make through this journey. You get to decide. And so if you are evaluating, if you're on this call tonight, which I know some of you are, and you're looking at NeoLife as a possible side hustle or a possible way to make an extra additional income stream, this is what, here are 7 criteria that you use to evaluate business. Not just NeoLife, but any real business investment. But here's the thing. The world's biggest problems become the world's biggest business opportunities. And I always want you to keep that in mind. And so the first point is you look at the product and service. People want and need what I am offering. People want and need what I'm offering as a NeoLife distributor. Now, in America, 80% of adults use a supplement, a dietary supplement, according to the Council for Responsible Nutrition. So that's a very accurate number. Someday soon, that will be closer to 100%. That's what they predict. Now, that's America, not South Africa. But we know whatever happens in America, South Africa is closely following behind. So there's a massive opportunity for growth in the South African market. But here's the thing. Not all supplements have been created equally. And educated consumers want the best. They just don't know where to find it. And you can change that. Whether it's better healthcare, more energy, more weight loss, better immunity, you have the answers, you have the products that they have been looking for. Okay, so we definitely have something that people want and people need. Number two, timing. Is my product and is my service relevant in today's world? And what's more relevant than the need for better health right now? More relevant than the need to make extra money in today's economy? Not much. Okay, the side hustle economy, that's what they call it. The side hustle economy is booming. But you can offer what most side hustle opportunities can't. And that list is really, really long. So here are just a few big ones. You can offer people residual income. You can offer people not only to make an income, but to make an impact through NeoLife. You can offer people a chance to join a community where they where they experience mentorship and training and encouragement and vision. You can offer people a chance to go internationally on vacation. We've just got back from Mauritius a month ago. We are just planning and purchasing our tickets to go to Paris in September. We're going to be in Cape Town next year. So there's great travel opportunities too. And here's a big one. Through NeoLife, you get the opportunity for personal development. And not only that, but to participate and use some incredible products. Number three, durability. Will this business survive long term? Well, it's been over 6 decades and we're just getting started. The fourth point is secrets. Is my product or service unique in the marketplace? Okay, you don't want a product that is just a me too product like everybody else, because then you are fighting the competition day in, day out. Every product has a NeoLife difference, and that sets us apart. And we'll teach you that as we go along. Not to mention, we have over 60 years experience in the nutritional space, experience and results. We have clinical proof, we have passion, we have excellence, we have industry-leading technology. Okay, so yes, we do have unique products in the marketplace. Number five, profitability. And I love this one. Will it make money? You know, if you're looking at this as a business, you've got to be asking that. Will it make money? And that's entirely up to you. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And there are successful NeoLife distributors around the world who would answer this with a definite yes. And I'm going to show you what you have to do in a moment to make money through this opportunity. And number six, appeal. Is this a business that other people will find fun and interesting? You don't want to do something if it's boring. We've got to make sure it's fun and it's interesting. And we are definitely a community of entrepreneurs, of nutrition startups. We're making money and we're making impact and we're having fun and we're unlocking personal development. And that's a real rich, fun, purposeful place to be. And number seven, impact. Will I make a difference in people's lives? And if you look at young people, one of the biggest requirements when looking at opportunity isn't to make money. Okay, yes, they want to make money, but they have a big focus. Can I make an impact? Can I find purpose and passion through this business? And we can work to make a living, and we live to make a difference. And we can end the trend of poor health. We can end the trend of financial stress, one person at a time. And I believe that is powerful. So I really do want you to look at this, and I really do want you to evaluate this. And these are 7 points which I know we meet very, very well. So how does this opportunity work? You've evaluated the business. Now you want to understand, how do you make money? So let's say this is you. The first step is to link up with NeoLife, become a NeoLife distributor. Okay, get your NeoLife starter kit. And I call that taking a step of faith. And so you've evaluated, and now you're saying to me, Drew, is this going to work for me? And my answer is going to be, I don't know. You can see, you've got nothing to lose, but every successful journey started with a human being having the courage to take the first step of faith and to try. And that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to get involved. The next step is we're going to want you to start using the product and find some customers. And I'm just going to use our one product, Train-In. Antionette touched on that in her story as an example. Train-In is one of our core products. I believe everybody in the world should be using Train-In every day. And in this example, I'm going to say you're going to start using Train-In, but you're going to get yourself 6 bottles. So you got some inventory, like a shop. If you open a shop and you don't stock the shelves, you're not in business. Okay, so you got yourself 6 bottles of But here you don't need a shop, you don't need premises, you only need 6 bottles of training. Okay. And so you're going to go and use it, you're going to feel good on it, you're going to be energized, you're going to feel the benefits, and you're going to go find 6 people to become your customers. And so your business is going to do 100 points. Okay, that's a special little number. Every one of these bottles is worth 34 points. Okay, so we gauge the size of your business on points. How much point volume is moving through your organization? So 34 times 6 is going to give you just over 100. We'll round it down to 100. So your business is doing 100 points. Okay, and you're going to make 370 Rand profit. Now, that isn't a lot of money, but that's okay. But that really is okay, because you can do this in the first 48 hours. You can do this in the first week, and now you are profitable. But step 2, you're going to start building a team. Now you're going to go out and find 6 other people. These 6 people are not your customers. These 6 people are other entrepreneurs, people who join not just to use the product, but they are saying, John or Mary, hey, I've got a need to make extra money. I've got kids I want to educate. I've got a retirement to get myself through. I've got, I want to live a better lifestyle. I want to build a new home. I want to build my parents a home. I want to wear better clothes. I want to buy my first car, whatever it is. I want to put tires on my old car. I don't know. They've got a need to make extra money, and they become NeoLife distributors in your team. Okay, so you start building a team. And you teach your 6 distributors to do exactly what you did. They start using the product. They fall in love with the product, and they find themselves 6 TNN customers. So they do 100 points. Okay. So your business now does 600 plus your 100 points, 700 points. And you're going to make your retail profit as you did in the first step. Plus, you're going to make a NeoLife bonus, because you are going to start earning overrides or commission on everything in everything that your team does. Okay. Now remember, TNN is consumable. So if you sell 6 bottles of TNN this month, you should sell the same 6 bottles the next month and the next month and the next month. So any new customers you find should be building this 100 points up to 500 points and beyond. Step 3, duplicate. Work with your 6 distributors. Okay, now you aren't on your own in this journey. You have upline leaders who are very successful that will help you. They won't do it for you, but they will help you and teach you how to do this. Work with your 6 distributors to help them find their 6 distributors, so they do 700 points just like you have been doing. And they start earning 800 to 1,000 Rand a month. You are empowering them, you're uplifting them. And now what happens to you is your business starts doing over 4,000 points. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 4,200 points plus your 100 points. Okay, so that's over 4,000 points. You are now a director. As a director, you're going to earn yourself 10 to 11,000 Rand bonus every single month. And that doesn't include the profit that you're going to earn from your product sales. How long will this take you? It could take you 2 months. It could take you 3 months, 6 months, a year. Some people never do it. You're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. But you decide how fast you grow this business through your activity. Okay, so I know in this country, if we look at stats and studies, extra 10,000 Rand a month would make a massive difference in most households. Some households would just help make ends meet. Some households would give them a little bit of extra cash flow to do the better things in life. Some households would use that to invest. You get to decide. What about if you had a bigger vision? Now, I joined this business at a time in my life where I'd been working in the investment banking industry for 13 years, and I was frustrated. I was working so hard, and I got to a point where I thought, there must be more to life. But a business doing 10,000 Rand, yes, it would be nice, but that wasn't enough. You know, I needed to make more money. So how do you make more money? You become a director. And once you become a director, you have the skill set to teach other people how to become director. And in this example, let's say you teach 3 of your team members to become directors. You'll step up to a world team, and you'll start earning a minimum between 20 to 40,000 Rand per month. That's quite exciting. As a world team member, you get to travel with NeoLife internationally once a year. That's the Cape Town trip we just did. What about if you want more? No problem. Or you just carry on developing directors. If you develop 6 directors, you step up onto our president's team. As a president's team member, you're making 100,000 Rand a month minimum. Okay, there's a lot more. Promise me, I promise you, there's a lot more to be made than 100,000 Rand a month. How do you do it? You just develop more directors. As a president's team member, there's a lot of lifestyle. You get to travel twice a year internationally. That is where we're going in September. We're taking our president's team members to Paris. We're staying on the Champs-Elysees. We're having dinner in the Eiffel Tower. We're taking a cruise down the river. That's the kind of lifestyle that you're plugging into, and we make travel accessible, to people that normally wouldn't get to do those things. So that's the simplicity of how the business works. Now, I don't expect you to understand it all, but if you want to get something different, you have to do something different, and I'm a firm believer in that. And NeoLife is just an opportunity that levels the playing field for everybody. It gives the average person an above average chance of achieving success. And when you step into NeoLife as a new distributor, you have everything that you need. You have the product range. Okay, you have an incredible product range that has been successful for 66 years. You have a compensation plan. Okay, the compensation plan is what I showed you, is how you make money through NeoLife. The compensation plan is sustainable. It's resilient. It will make you a lot of money, but the important thing is it's a compensation plan that can go from generation to generation to generation. It can go for as long as you build the business and beyond your years. NeoLife gives you everything you need to succeed and you need to win. But there is a little secret ingredient. There is. And that ingredient is you. You are the secret ingredient to success in NeoLife. And you're going to have to develop the ingredient of an attitude of action. Develop an attitude of action. Action will be the foundation to all success. That is a key secret ingredient. You have the product, you have the compensation plan. But if you do nothing, they will do nothing. You're going to have to get busy. The discipline to take action, to do the activities that will cause you to succeed no matter what. What are the activities? Use the product. Go and talk to people and find customers. Go and talk to people and find other people who are looking for an opportunity and teach them to use the product, find customers, and find other people who are looking for an opportunity who duplicate the process. That's action. Because success doesn't care how you feel. Success cares about the action that you're going to take. If you want to get good at something, and when you start this business, you might not be good. That's okay. But if you want to get good at something, do it every single day, because consistency beats talent. Number two, you're going to have to develop an attitude of resilience. That's one of the secret key ingredients. Every successful person that you admire, whether they're on YouTube or TikTok or you know them personally, has one thing in common, and that's failure. They've fallen down, they've failed, but they've had the ability to get back up. And success studies have shown that the biggest marker for success is not your education. It's not how you look. It's not the family background. It's not the school that you went to or who you know. The biggest marker for success is what they call resilience and grit. The ability to continue when things get tough and to break through your challenges, because your success lies on the other side of your challenges. Number three, take time to think big and take time to believe that you are worthy of success, because it's just as easy to think small as it is to think big. Small thinking, small results. Big thinking, big results. So choose to think big. And our success can help many, many people, but our failure helps nobody. So believe, develop the mindset and the belief. And when you come into this NeoLife community, that's one of the greatest things. You're surrounded by people that believe it more in you than you may believe in yourself. But you will have the opportunity and you'll be given the chance to believe that you were put on this earth to succeed. You're put on this earth to make a difference, and to back that belief up with hard work. With hard work, because in the Bible it says that the Lord will bless the work of your hands. He won't just bless your hands, he will bless the work of your hands. So believe that you're worthy of success, but be prepared to put the work in. And number four, the final one, make your business an excuse-free zone. Do not allow little excuses to stop you from achieving your true potential. Little excuses keep people broke and miserable, and that is where people live a life of mediocrity. And my sponsor in this business in the beginning would say to me, Drew, you can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't do both. And it's the little excuses that are tripping most people up. The people that I talk to day, I listen to the excuses, and it's the little excuses that they think aren't relevant that are tripping them up. Things like, I don't have time. I understand we've been living busy lives, but successful people could have said, I don't have time. They also have 24 hours in a day. And if they use that excuse, they would not be where they are today. People say, I can't sell. You've got to be selling something. If you're in business, you can't be an entrepreneur and not sell something. But here you're selling purpose. You're selling a vision. You're selling a product and an opportunity that has a massive need in today's marketplace. People say to me, Drew, I'm excited. I want to do this. I have a massive need to change my life, for whatever reason that is. But I don't have the money to get started. And I hear that. People are struggling. But don't let that be an excuse. I get strong on that. I say, make a plan. You might have to sell something to raise the capital. If you want to build this business, maybe you're not going to watch your TV show every night. Maybe sell that TV. Raise $1,000 and get started in business. And then you can buy a bigger TV one day. And the final excuse is, so often people say, Drew, I'm so excited, but I'm going to think about it. And they think about it, or worse, I'm going to go and get somebody's opinion. I'm going to go and speak to somebody who has never heard the opportunity or the plan or doesn't understand how it works. And they give you bad advice. And you think about it, you forget about it. And the next thing, it's July 18, 2025, and nothing in your life has changed. Don't let that be you. Yeah, we have such a simple plan, and we have this community. And I was just on a call with our East African team at 4:00 this afternoon, and we're just going through some numbers. And somebody said, isn't it incredible? We were looking at the first 6 months of this year. We've been around for 66 years, and we're still growing, and we're still successful, and still new people are coming to this business every single day and hour, or every hour of every day. It's such a good community to be a part of. And I know through NeoLife, there's no goal or dream that is too big for NeoLife. Anything is achievable through this opportunity. So I just want to say to the guests on the call, first of all, thank you for giving us your time. I really appreciate that. I know your time is important, and I pray this has been of value. If there's something in your heart or in your mind that's saying, I need change in my life, you're the one that knows what you need. If you had that feeling or that little scratchy inkling that you need change in your life, I'm going to encourage you to have the courage to take a step of faith. Give NeoLife a go. Reach out to the person who got you onto this call and say, how do I get started? There's a few kit options to get started. You can get started for the price of a couple of bags of groceries. You get product, you get your website, you get your training kits, you plug into our systems, you get everything you need. And I know for me, it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. And I'm sure it will be for you too.